we're clearing out and allowing the complete removal and extraction of all of the false ideas, false notions of imperfection. Okay. And that comes, with beauty and body, and really just like really just like done with that forever. Like this is like this year in Majestic Metamorphosis, we're just getting rid of that forever. So that's never even an issue. We're not wasting, we're not utilizing any more of our lives with any negative ideas, harmful, harmful, hateful, hurtful, and completely incorrect ideas about how we look. Okay. And and really what's possible for the body. You know, I ultimately, I know, and it's today. So it's not like we're waiting around for the end of March. We're deciding that like, I right now already am in my most perfect form, inside and out, whatever that is for us individually, right now. Like I already have the most perfect form right now. Okay, that's what we're ingraining into the body: youthful, vibrant, radiant, gorgeous, metabolic, the metabolism, the lymphatic system, the glandular system, all systems, all functions operating, optimum function, like, no discomfort, no pain, like none of that. Just strong, healthy, beautiful, radiant, hot, healthy, healed, heavenly body, whole, complete, absolute perfection, complete masterpiece. And just energized, light, lifted, glowing, strong, like stamina, strong. And so, we must understand the subconscious. The subconscious does not know the difference between real, like external, solid, physical reality, real or imagined. It doesn't know the difference. So whatever you're dominantly thinking, assuming, believing, expecting, who you think you are, what you think you are, that your identity, okay, how you're being, what version of you, okay, your identity of infinity being your ultimate God, most powerful version of yourself, highest version of self. You're God. You are God. You're all that is. Okay. So being from that identity, from all of that, then, uh, when you're speaking to yourself, talking about yourself, whatever you say to yourself when you look at yourself, it doesn't know that the subconscious doesn't know the difference. It's just there to, as I said last week, at your command, do what you tell it to do. It will give you and materialize and express whatever you're feeding it. Okay. So, um, and so that has nothing to do with action. Okay. So although of course we're going to be doing Kundalini yoga, we're going to be using the technology of the Kundalini yoga. I mean, like these practices, understand these practices, like we're talking like 70,000, 70,000 years old, like kriyas and meditations, mastered, practiced, experimented, mastered, put together perfectly. Okay. And, it used to be that a student, you had to get these teachings directly from a master. The master would give you one thing, like one kriya, one meditation. You had to perfect it for like X amount of years, like years, just the one thing before you could even get another one. And Yogi Bhajan came along and he was like, no, this time is essential. this time on the planet is essential. You know, the psyche of the human being, understanding that you ultimately are the cure for yourself, that all these things going on, like all these things out here, the doctors, the practitioners, the techniques, the things, none of that will do you any good if you don't understand how to heal yourself. And he said that all healing is it's simply a self-hypnosis. All healing is a self-hypnosis, but you have to take responsibility for that. Okay. We understand that, you know, not everybody, they want to give their power away. Okay. But that's not what we do in here. We'd rather just do it ourselves. And yes, it is a lot of responsibility. And yes, you do have to take like real responsibility. And sometimes you do have to look at, yeah, you have to look at your habits and stuff, but really ultimately you have to look at what you're thinking. It's really the mind. So yes, we're of course going to do practices, meditations, you know, kriyas, and we have the food technology that we'll talk about too, as far as like the peace set and nourishment, some other nourishment is concerned, but none of that is anything without here. Okay, so it's all here first. This is this is where it begins, and so we are ending the suffering. Okay, as women especially, but men have this too, but we're really ending our suffering, our forcing, our um our punishment, our self-punishment, because